Welcome aboard the Coral Geographer. For those of you who might not be familiar, Coral Geographer is a member of the Coral Expeditions fleet. This is an Australian-based expedition cruise line. They've been exploring some of the most remote parts of our Aussie coastline for over 4 decades, and they have a unique specialty in small ship cruising. I'm Chris Frame, the maritime historian, and it's my pleasure to be your guide today. So let's take a tour of this special little ship. I had the privilege of touring as a guest of Coral Expeditions, and I must say, after spending some time on board, it left me wanting to take a cruise up to the Kimberley. First, just take a look around. We're standing on over 10,700 square feet, or around 1,000 square meters, of open deck space, which is perfect for soaking up the sun, enjoying the local ocean breeze, or simply watching the world go by. This ship entered service in March 2021 and pushed the boundaries of expedition cruising with a thoughtful design. You'll find bars, a lounge, a beautifully decorated dining room, and the majority of staterooms and suites even boast private balconies. The public areas feature a stunning collection of Australian Indigenous art, adding a unique Australian touch. We've embarked on the Promenade Deck, which wraps around the ship. As you head towards the bow, you'll notice it steps up slightly. This elevated section at the very front offers fantastic views for passengers, allowing you to see the workings of the ship and all of the comings and goings from port to port. Now let's climb up to the very top, to the bridge deck. This is where the magic happens. Under normal circumstances, Coral Expeditions has an open bridge policy, which is something that I'm sure you would appreciate. It's a fantastic opportunity to see firsthand how these ships are navigated. Here in the navigational bridge, you can see the modern consoles that allow the ship to sail effortlessly around the Australian coast and into those captivating small inlets. A real testament to modern maritime engineering and of course the skill of the crew. Just behind the bridge and one deck higher on the Vista deck, you'll find the Xplorer bar. With sweeping views and a built-in bar, it's a very popular spot, especially for sailaways, and offers a fantastic forward vista. Back on the bridge deck, at the aft, and you have the main lounge. This is where engaging lectures are held, and there are also large windows with views to the port and starboard sides. The ship also boasts a superb resource library on board, which is useful for anyone who is keen to learn about nautical history, geology, local cultures, and flora and fauna. Plus there's also a selection of novels and games for some leisurely downtime. The lounge spills out onto the bridge deck bar towards the aft of the ship, which offers a sheltered seating area. From here you get a real great vantage point overlooking the impressive Xplorer tenders that we talked about earlier. The bridge deck is also home to some of the ship's most luxurious accommodation, the suites. These are quite spacious for a ship of this size, measuring approximately 403 square feet or 37.5 square meters, and each feature a private balcony. The decor is wonderfully modern, and there's a large bathroom which is the standout, complete with a bath that actually offers a great view. There's also a separate shower, ample closet space, and excellent head height. Just a small note, you do need to step up into the bathroom. You'll also find a writing desk and plenty of power outlets and charging ports, everything that you need to stay comfortable on your voyage. Down on Xplorer deck, we have a small gym for those who like to keep active, and thankfully, despite being a small ship, she has a lift that assists in moving between decks. However, it's probably worth noting that the decks are slightly sloped, so reasonable mobility is probably beneficial for being on board this ship. The Xplorer deck balcony staterooms are comfortably furnished, with a junior king-size bed which can be separated into 2 singles. You'll find a wardrobe, a desk, an armchair, and the compact ensuite has a toilet, a shower, and ample storage. And of course your private balcony, which means that the entire cabin measures about 230 square feet or 21.4 square meters. One deck down and we're on the Promenade Deck. The Promenade Deck staterooms are approximately 183 square feet or 17 square meters. They're all identically furnished with a junior king-size bed that can be separated into 2 singles, as well as a wardrobe, a desk, and an armchair. Just like on the deck above, the ensuite has a toilet, a shower, and storage as well. In these cabins, instead of a balcony, You get a large picture window, offering you wide range views of the outside world. The Promenade Deck is also home to the ship's reception, which sits alongside a small gift shop. The galley is here too, and you can peer in through the windows to see the food being made. Today it was pizzas. After this is the dining room with the banquet-style seating as well as smaller tables for more intimate dining. There are great views and a pleasant modern decor to create a contemporary space. It also spills out to the aft where there is some outdoor seating. Finally, down on Coral Deck at the bottom of the ship, you'll find the Coral Deck staterooms. These are located below the Promenade Deck and are identically furnished with a king-size bed that can be separated into singles, as well as a wardrobe and a desk and an armchair, just like the other cabins on board. There's an ensuite with a shower and some storage space. These rooms have porthole windows that give you a view of the outside world, and measure approximately 183 square feet or 17 square meters. Also notice on the porthole that the deadbolts can be closed if the ship is in rough weather. With a maximum of just 120 passengers on board and an all Aussie and Kiwi crew, the atmosphere on the ship is wonderfully intimate and local. It really felt a little bit like a private yacht. So it's quite a small ship and we did get through our tour quite quickly, but it has a very nice onboard feel. This video was brought to you by me and my new book, The Evolution of the Passenger Ship. In The Evolution of the Passenger Ship, we bring years of research together to create a book that takes you on a journey from the dawn of passenger shipping right the way through to the modern cruise behemoths that we see today. And if you purchase a copy, you support us, which helps us keep the channel going. Thanks so much, and now back to the video. Before we depart the ship, let's take another view at those Xplorer boats, which would take you on all of your incredible exploring journeys when you're on a cruise on this ship. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you found this video tour of Coral Geographer interesting. If you'd like to see more ship tours, let me know in the comments below. And if you're interested in maritime history or cruise ship content, please make sure you subscribe. A huge thank you as always to our fantastic channel members whose support helps make these videos possible. You can join the crew and see your name appear here on screen in future videos by following the links in the description below. For even more interesting maritime history content, don't forget to check out my Substack, which is full of exclusive maritime history articles. Has this video tempted you to book a cruise on the Coral Geographer? Let us know what you think. And until next time, I hope to see you on board.